Have you ever noticed that no matter where you go in your house, your dog is right there with you? You walk to the kitchen, they're at your feet. You go to the bathroom, they're waiting outside the door. You sit down on the couch, and within seconds, they've curled up right beside you. Most people laugh it off, they call it clingy, they call it funny. But what if I told you that this behavior, this simple, quiet act of following you everywhere, is one of the most profound things your dog will ever do for you? Because the truth is, your dog isn't following you out of habit. They're following you because of something that runs so deep in their nature, so deeply wired into who they are, that it goes back thousands of years before dogs ever lived in our homes. And once you understand the real reason behind it, you will never look at your dog the same way again. Let's start at the very beginning, because to understand why your dog follows you, you have to understand what a dog truly is at their core. Dogs are pack animals. For thousands of years, long before they became our companions, they lived in groups where survival depended entirely on staying close to one another. In the wild, a dog that wandered away from the pack was a dog that didn't survive. Staying close meant safety. Staying close meant food. Staying close meant life itself. That instinct never left them, it simply transferred from the pack to you. You are your dog's pack. You are their entire world. And when they follow you from room to room, they are doing exactly what every part of their biology is telling them to do. They are staying close to the one being on this planet that makes them feel safe. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. And this is the part that most owners completely miss. Your dog isn't just following you because of instinct alone, they are following you because they have made a choice, a conscious, emotional choice. Among every person they have ever met, every face they have ever seen, they have decided that you are the one worth following. And that decision doesn't happen overnight. It is built slowly, quietly, through every meal you've given them, every walk you've taken together, every time you spoke to them softly after a hard day. Your dog has been watching you, studying you, and somewhere along the way they decided, this is my person. Now, there is something else happening when your dog follows you that science has only recently begun to fully understand. When your dog is near you, their brain releases oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that humans release when they hug someone they love. Simply being close to you makes your dog feel something that can only be described as joy. You are not just their owner, you are literally a source of happiness in their brain chemistry. Every time they walk into the room you're in, something inside them lights up. Think about that for a moment. Just your presence, just you existing nearby, is enough to make your dog feel better. And yet, so many owners worry about this behavior. They wonder if something is wrong. They wonder if their dog is too dependent, too anxious, too attached. But here is what the research actually tells us. Dogs who stay close to their owners are not broken, they are bonded. There is a profound difference between anxiety and attachment, and most of the time, when your dog follows you, they are showing you the healthiest, most beautiful form of love an animal is capable of giving. Of course, there are moments when the following becomes something more. If your dog follows you with a trembling body, with wide, anxious eyes, if they pace and whine when they can't see you, that can be a sign of separation anxiety, and that's something worth paying attention to and gently working through. But for the vast majority of dogs, the quiet act of padding after you through your home is nothing more than devotion in its purest form. Here is something that will stay with you. Dogs have no concept of the future the way we do. They don't lie awake at night worrying about tomorrow. They don't carry the weight of yesterday's mistakes. They live entirely in the present moment. And in that present moment, what they choose to do over and over again, every single day, is be near you. They are not waiting for something better to come along. They are not distracted by a screen or a deadline or a worry that hasn't happened yet. They look up, they find you, and they come every time, without hesitation, without condition. There is a kind of lesson in that, if you let yourself see it. Your dog also follows you because they trust you in a way that is almost impossible to fully comprehend. Trust, for a dog, is not a small thing. In nature, trust is survival. To trust someone completely, to follow them, to sleep near them, to show vulnerability around them, is the greatest gift a dog can give. And your dog gives it to you freely, every single day, without ever asking for anything complicated in return. Think about the last time your dog followed you to your bedroom at night. They didn't settle in some distant corner of the house. They came to where you were. They arranged themselves near you and they closed their eyes. In that moment, they were telling you something without a single word. They were saying, I am safe because you are here. I can rest because you are close. You are my peace. And maybe, just maybe, on your hardest days, when everything feels too heavy and the world feels too loud, your dog somehow knows. They can't read the words you're thinking, but they can read you. The shift in your energy, the heaviness in your steps, the quietness in your voice. And so they follow you a little closer on those days. They press against your leg a little harder. They rest their head on your lap without being asked, because they may not be able to fix what's hurting you. But they can stay. And to a dog, staying is everything. So the next time your dog gets up from their warm spot just to follow you down the hallway, pause for just a second. Don't just step over them or gently push them aside. Look down at them. Because what you're seeing is not clinginess, it is not a quirk or an inconvenience. What you are seeing is one of the rarest things in this world, a love that is completely without condition, a loyalty that asks for nothing, a bond that your dog has chosen and continues to choose every single day of their life. You didn't just get a pet. You became someone's whole world, and somewhere in your home right now, there is a dog who will get up from wherever they are the moment they hear your footsteps just to be by your side again. That is not nothing, that is everything. Want to know more about your dog? Don't forget to subscribe the channel.